Okay, it's time to get real. We did not just come here to eat, sleep, work, rave, in my case anyway, back then, repeat. We did not come here for that. We're not just randomly on a rock floating around space with no purpose. There's a reason as to why we came here. And it's different for every single one of us. We all have our own soul's purpose. And what's important is that we go on our own individual quest to find what our purpose is. And how do we start this quest? What on earth do I do? Well, you start following what you love and you start listening to yourself. You learn how to quiet the mind and drop into your heart and your soul, which is where the real guidance is. And you learn how to listen to your body, right? That's it. And the fact of the matter is, the journey is not going to be easy, right? However, it also gets to be easy and fun. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that by bringing in play and laughter and not taking ourselves too seriously, or anyone else for that matter, and not taking things personally, it gets to be easy and fun, because this is an absolute cosmic joke that as a soul we chose to came here to live out this human experience and to forget how limitless we are. We've basically tricked ourselves into thinking that we are limited and that we are that we're limited, and we're not. We're limitless. And the trick is really to follow your heart and to follow your soul and to cultivate your mind to a perception and a viewpoint of growth and abundance and wealth and prosperity. Because when we actively reprogram our mind and when we cultivate and nourish an expanded growth, abundance, wealth perspective, then magic opens up, the world opens up, everything opens up. And a huge part of this journey, on top of following what you love, following your own inner guidance, drowning out the noise, cultivating an abundance mindset, is looking after yourself, is looking after every aspect of you and who you are, your mind, your body, your soul, getting out into the sun, eating nourishing foods, grounding yourself, getting out into nature, noticing how you feel. A huge part of this journey is to strengthen our character. And yes, we came here for a reason. Everyone's reason is different. I'm a New Earth leader guiding people back to the power and trust within themselves. I'm all about creating a better future and creating a better experience, not only for myself, but my family and the world, you included. This is why I do these videos, and this is why I teach what I teach in my membership containers and my community, and also within group containers and one-on-one containers. And you've also come here for your own unique reason, and that is different. And the only way that you're going to find out what that is by following what you love and by actively doing the internal alchemical work to heal yourself of whatever limiting beliefs and whatever traumas and toxicities and unhealthy ways of being and doing that are holding you back and keeping you small from your fullest potential. You have come here to strengthen your character, to become the most strongest and surest being that you can, to learn all the lessons it is that you need to learn to grow and ascend and evolve and expand in the way that you came here to create absolutely everything it is that you have ever wanted in your life. This life is magic. You are magic. You are the magician, and it really all comes down to your intended focus and the way in which you cultivate and expand on your energetic frequency. There is a high energetic frequency and a low energetic frequency and the in-between. And what you get to do is become very self-aware of where you're currently at. If you're feeling dense, if you're feeling heavy, if you're feeling constricted, that means that there's lower vibrational frequencies at play within your energetic field. And there's no judgment about that. It is what it is. I spoke about in one of my videos about approaching your journey with objectivity. No judgment, no shame. It's objectivity. It is what it is. And if you want to go deeper into that, go and head over to the video. Can't remember what it's called, but I'm in my pool, okay, so you can see that. So essentially, you've come here to grow and ascend in the ways required, and the easiest way that you do that is by looking at yourself in your situation through a lens of objectivity, through a lens of love, through a lens of compassion, of acceptance, of kindness. It is what it is. I was born here. I went through this. I did this. It is what it is. Okay, now what do I do? What do I get to do to create better? What do I get to do to move forward? What do I get to do to grow, to expand, to ascend? What do I get to do to move towards true health, true freedom and sovereignty in whatever that looks like and feels like to me? This is what you get to do. And yeah, there's no room for blaming, judging, shaming ourselves or other people. There's no room for that, because that's not how we grow and ascend in the very best way possible. We accept, we understand, we love, we show compassion, and we continue to move forward. There's a quote that I read in a book that I'm reading about the CEO of our company and his success story. And it says in there, the quote, something along the lines of, I'm prepared to go anywhere so long as it's moving forward. Now the question is, are you moving forward every single day? Are you being active with your growth and with your ascension? Or are you holding yourself back? Are you coming up with reasons that are just excuses? Because whatever's holding you back, whatever reason that you're not moving forward, it's just an excuse, and it's giving your power away. And I mean, fine, if you want to live mediocre, cool, but don't sit there and complain about the shitty life that you've got if you're not doing the things for yourself to change the way in which you're being, to change the things that you're doing, and to ultimately raise your level of frequency. If you're not doing these things, then you have no right to complain. And I have empathy, but at the same time I don't, because you're not doing anything to change it. How can you expect someone to feel sorry for you if you're not showing up in the ways required to strengthen your character, to strengthen your power, to strengthen your surety, to grow and ascend and evolve? And this is tough love, yeah? And I give tough love because I love you. Sometimes tough love needs to be explained, yeah? It needs to be expressed, should we say. And I say it because I love you. I haven't met you yet. Maybe I haven't, maybe I have, but most likely I haven't met you. I can still see your full potential. I know your full potential, because as a human, you have so much power within you. As a human, you are a soul. You are a soul having a human experience, and you are a part of Source. You are a part of Source power, which means you have so much power within you. You have so much potential within you. Question is, are you stepping into it? Are you allowing life to happen for you, or are you allowing life to happen to you? I'm not good enough. I'm failing. I don't feel it. Okay, cool. So what's this guiding me back to here? Okay, that wasn't my best, and I know I can do better. So what can I do to do better? It really is all a case of perception and the way that you approach life. And you get to choose. You get to choose to be the victim, or you get to choose to be the hero. You get to choose to be the victim, or you get to choose to be the warrior. It's entirely up to you. It really is entirely up to you. Oh, it's easy for you, Mel. You're living your dreams, and you're lying in the sun in the middle of the day, and blah blah blah. It hasn't always been easy for me, brother, sister, fellow being. It still isn't easy for me. I've just got different problems. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, I started from the depths of my despair. I was depressed, I was anxious, I was 3 dress sizes bigger, I was unhealthy and toxic in all the ways, drink and drugs, starting on a Friday, not finishing until the Monday, living paycheck to paycheck in 32 grand's worth of debt, just got out of an emotionally abusive and toxic relationship. I've gone through narcissistic and emotional abuse, all of the things, right? All of the things. I've not always had it easy, and I still don't have it easy. I still have my hardships. You see the life I'm living, I created this. This didn't just fall on my lap. I created this because of everything that I teach you. Everything. It starts from within. Literally, it starts from within. As above, so below. As within, so without. As on earth, it is on earth as it is in heaven. And we create heaven internally, right? And that's how we get to create our own heaven on earth. Heaven is created on earth because it starts from within. As within, so without. And once you master this, the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. And throughout it, it's not going to be easy, yeah? But we choose hard to live an easy life. And that's what I've continuously chosen over the last 7 years, is I've chosen hard. I've chosen the hard actions. I've chosen to set my boundaries. I've chosen to have hard conversations. I've chosen to show up for myself when I've not wanted to. I've chosen to move away from everything that I've known because my soul told me to, that this was the place to be. I've chosen to grieve my old life. I've chosen all the hard things. There's so many hard things I've chosen where the ego's been like, no, don't do that. But the soul's like, yes, do it. I've chosen. And it's been hard, but it's also been easy at the same time because of the magic that's been created off of the back of me choosing. And the more that I've chosen my soul and my heart's calling, and the more that I've chosen myself and my power and called my power back to me, the more magical life has become. And this is why I share what I share, because you get to do it too. You think that your life is controlled by the external reality and what's going on. You're looking at everything external for the happiness, the love, the health and the wealth it is that you so desire, when that's the complete wrong place. It's not outside of you, it's within you. And once you cultivate that within yourself, once you strengthen your character, once you strengthen your conviction and your knowing in all areas, mind, body and soul, that's magic. I can't even begin to express it to you if you've not been living it. But yeah, it's unexplainable, but it's fucking amazing. And this is why you've come here. You've come here to remember how very fucking limitless and magical you are, and you've come here to step into and expand upon your power and your purpose. And if you're not doing that, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Seriously, what the fuck?